What up, YouTube? Monar Synchro here again, bringing you a new deck profile. This time I'm doing it on Machina Gadgets. I definitely think that this deck is one of the top decks in the format, just because its ability to require like recruit monsters so easily and protect your monsters is it's so good. This is one of the few decks that I think runs pretty good without having to use warnings and dualities. Obviously, dualities and warnings make any deck good, to be honest. But I feel like this deck is pretty competitive. You just kind of know when to obviously be aggressive with it and when to play defense. But without further ado, let me show you the deck. So you run 3 fortresses. This is pretty much your main beater, your boss monster, the one that gets over everything. The one that pretty much kills Stardust and then crashes into it, and then you can pop another card. Definitely such a good card in this deck. 3 gear frames, pretty much your Stratos for these guys, and the 1 force. You always want to open up with this. It's such an amazing top deck. It's just an overall pretty good card. And then your standard 2 greens, 2 reds, and 2 yellows. I remain 2 Thunder Kings just because it's sometimes hard to get over like beat sticks, and when you don't open up with your smashing grounds, it's kind of hard. So Thunder Kings put in work most of the time, and it shuts down a lot of things in the format. 1 Cyber Dragon, some people run 2, even up to 3, but I just feel like Cyber Dragon is just there to lure out the one bottomless or the warning maybe, and then you just drop your fortress. But you don't really need to. It clogs in the hand, and sure, you might be able to discard it with the fortress, but still, you don't really want to do that all the time. 1 Reaper, it seems like everybody's gonna be at least maining 1 for pretty much every single deck. It's such a good card. I mean, it just does a lot of things, and because this deck is able to destroy your opponent's monsters consistently with the smashings and the fissures, it's easy to just get in there and just keep plussing really hard, and then it just forces your opponent to just bust out a dark hole on it. Try to like enemy controller to destroy it right away, torrential it, mirror force, deep prison it, you name it. This card just pretty much lures out everything. 1 force, because like I said, sometimes when you top deck this guy, you don't want to get this guy because that's the only card you're in your hand. So when you summon it, you want to get that guy to pitch it to get that. So it creates a pretty good comeback. 1 Veiler, because Veiler is good right now. I think every deck should be maining at least 1. It's such a good card, not to mention that in this deck in particular, like, Synchroing is not so bad. So, I mean, with Cyber Dragon, you can special it, and if you can't get over anything, you can summon the Veiler, make a Gaia Knight, make a Brio, and try to OTK or something, like, try to, like, not OTK, but get rid of, like, annoying synchros and stuff like that. Also, you can make level 5s with the gadgets, making Catastor and Android just in case you need it. And not to mention that with Fortress, you can like pitch gadget, pitch that, special summon that, summon Veiler, and make a level 8 just in case you need to make a level 8 like a Scrap Dragon and swing for game or something. But yeah, Veiler I think is pretty good in this deck. Onto the spells, it was 18 monsters, so yeah. Spells, you run 3 Smashing Grounds, pretty much your main beast magic, like it just gets rid of everything and makes room for your gadgets to keep poking. 2 MSTs, pretty much staple. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Giant Trinity, Book of Moon. Those are pretty much your staples now. 1 Fissure, not 2. You don't really need it. You're running a lot of monster hate in the back row, so it's good enough. I main 1 Extermination just because it's good when you hit, like, if you're trying to go for game and they only have 1 back row, obviously, like, it's good to just hit that 1 card. Sometimes you're gonna hit a deep prison that they have, so that's gonna mess you up, but if you're going for game, you don't really care about removing your own traps. 1 Limiter, obviously, it's a staple in gadgets. It's your main win condition. I mean, this deck OTK so easily because you summon a gear frame, get that, ditch a gadget, ditch that, and to special summon that, you attack, and limiter. Like, that's already like over 8,000, so it's pretty good. 3D prisons because you need to protect your monsters, and you hate monsters, so obviously you don't want them to hit you. 2 bottomlesses. I would be running just 1, but because I don't have another warning, I have to run 2. Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, Torrential, staples, and I main an Oppression because this deck really doesn't special summon at all. Like, I mean, sure, you're gonna special summon that guy, but Not all the time you're gonna have them, and your gadgets and your Thunder Kings are pretty much gonna like shut down your opponent. So having that one oppression against like Dragoonities and GBs just pretty much kills them completely. And not to mention that if you do happen to have this up and you need to like drop this guy, that's why I run the one trap stun just in case, so that when you can go pitch and they go, oh well, I'll just pay with your own oppression to negate it, you can go trap stun, and that way they still pay 100 and you get to bust out your monster and pretty much OTK them. And the one warning, like I said, you can always take out one of those guys to bring out that, or like I said, you don't even need to run the warning. Locals wise, like I found out that you don't really obviously need like the big overpower cards to win, but you can always replace this with a trap hole if you really wanted to. I mean, it's not gonna work as good, but it's pretty good in its sense that it stops your opponent from summoning monsters, and then you can just poke them to death with the gadgets. But yeah, it's 18 monsters, 13 spells, I believe. Let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's 12, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like 12, 11 traps, and 18, so that makes it like 41. You can cut one card, maybe you can cut the fissure if you don't need it, make it a 40 card deck, but other than that, yeah, this is the deck that I'm maining right now. It's working pretty good. I got top 4 last Sunday, I believe, yesterday, yeah, at my locals, so I like the deck a lot. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.